Ladies and gentlemen, it's your main man, Double O. This is Turning Music into Money. Today's episode will be about how to break a record, part two, with DJ YaYo. But before we start the show, every time we have to give a thanks to Miss Ruby for the platform of Legacy A100. I greatly appreciate you. Major shout out to Ms. Maureen Guest of 1570 AM. She does an indie artist exposed at 4720 Jonesboro Road, Union City, GA. Please check her out where you can network, perform, and do a lot of different things. You never know who you meet out there. Once again, that address is 4720 Jonesboro Road, Union City, Georgia. And also, if you're looking for my music, check me out on Pandora under two different names. That's DUBBULLOH. That spells double O. And you also spell it the regular way. DOUBLEO. That's double O. Check me out at one of my stations, if not both of my stations. Now we have my main man, DJ YaYo. Once again, welcome to the show, my man.
What's going on, boss? What's going on?
Hey, man, you the man. Now, I have been dying to know, when should an artist say, okay, I need to move on to the next song? A DJ saying, hey, I done tried to work this song here. I done tried to work it there. It's time to move on. Like, when do you tell an artist that?
Usually, I can't really say when you tell an artist that, because sometimes, like I say, it takes a long time for a record to actually catch.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes that record just don't be that record. You know what I'm saying? What I'm saying? I don't seen a lot of times where the record don't be the one that's ready for the club or ready for a certain situation, but they got this dude featuring on it or this dude featuring that just feel like that's the one.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of times, what I tell artists is, I understand you have this single and this single. I tell them, man, give me your top 10 songs as far as a DJ. You know, a DJ can sort out what songs that be good for certain situations that he could work. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I got different ways that I do it as far as trying to break a record. You know, if you want to just stay considered just with music out there, that's a good thing. But when you working the record, a lot of times you got to keep your focus on them 1-2 records. Cause if you're an artist and you just keep dropping music after music and you're not a recognizable artist, it's hard to really focus on, who this artist is when there's so much different music you got out there that you can't really lock in on. Now, it's different between the music that you promoting and the music that you just got. You know what I'm saying? So I can't really say it's really no end and tell on when it's work. I can't say it's not a year or 2 years. It just a lot of times you just know, and then you know if the record will work or if the record will catch after a while, just the reaction or how the record play out in that time span that you playing it.
So, what do you think it takes for an artist to break a record? Like, what are some things, a checklist that they need to do to help the DJ break this record?
Networking. All artists need to network. Make sure you're facing the place, man. A lot of times, everybody just want to go through social media, man. If you got time, pull up on them DJs and go to the spots. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times, the DJ forget to get to your record. Sometimes they show you face. A lot of times, they just play them records, man. You just gotta, in my personal opinion, I feel like you gotta, a lot of times build a relationship with the DJs, man. Just keep in contact with them, stuff like that, as far as you want to just work the record and not just actually dealing with the DJs. You got to actually just work, period. Just out there, advertise the record, speak to people about your record. You never know who will be the person you're talking to who will like that record. You got to keep being consistent, stay out there, stay relevant, move around. Like I said, I don't seen people who ain't got no music out, or ain't have music out in 3 years, but they always at certain events, face always there at certain places, so they always getting considered, always not getting overlooked because they being around, they got a lot of work ethic.
Okay. Now, who, in your opinion, whose job is it to break the record?
It's a little bit of both. A DJ could do it, the artist could do it. It's just how I do it. I don't see records break without even being in a club, period. I don't see records, the streets take over. Sometimes the streets just, like basically how Lucci and Rich Homie Quan did. Lucci and Rich Homie Quan, they music, soon they music hit the streets, it was like a caught fire. It was like a wildfire. It started in one place, and after a while, you can't go nowhere in no hood without hearing them, that music. So it's like the music got to stay consistent, man. Get people on it by any means, all type of way, form, way possible. I basically feel most of publicity is good publicity. Get that music out there, get people to hear it, get women to dance to it. Do some, post a video with just that song in the background. Just awareness. Keep the music out there. Keep it going.
So, what do you think about the Atlanta music movement? Because I know, you mentioned Lucci and Rich Homie Quan, but what do you feel about, that differentiates Atlanta music from Miami sound or Tampa? Like, what do you think Atlanta's doing right now that, they're still winning at this point?
Atlanta basically is Black Hollywood right now. Anything or anybody do that gonna catch on. Everything they got from the kids watching Nene type music and from the older newer generation type music. Atlanta just is one of the spots where I can't really say that music, the music that come from Atlanta just be good, come from the South be good, even from up north. The dudes from up north have to use that 808 sound off a South beat to really get that type of vibe. Like Atlanta, basically Georgia period, they just got, they got a good sound. And then a lot of what I like about Atlanta, they ain't scared to work with people. They ain't scared to give people a chance. They ain't scared to, reach out a hand. Basically in Miami, it's like a crab in a bucket. Whoever on top, oh man, forget them dudes. We getting money too. You know what I'm saying? Instead of saying, man, oh man, let's work together. Let's do a show together. Let's bring out my people with your people. Let's network. Instead of doing that, it's a crab in the bucket mentality. It's like you can't see the next man win when the next person sees somebody else when it actually hurts them or bothers them. Instead of pushing them up, then and they'll pull you up type situation. And as far as with Tampa. Tampa have his own sound. A lot of the artists that's here in Tampa, I tell them sometimes they got to get out of that sound, or you got to do something different to stand out. Because a lot of the times, I done been in Tampa for a while, and I done seen a lot of Tampa artists never get out of Tampa. Like Tom G, for instance.
Tom G, I done heard about Tom G. Go ahead.
He's a great artist. I was just actually with him last night. We just did a show down there. In Miami not too long ago.
My barber been telling me about him, man.
He's a great lyricist and everything. Just something can't get him past Tampa. Like he don't move to Atlanta. He done been working up there a lot. It just something about it. I don't understand. Just like Iceberg out of Miami. Partner of mine. He's a great artist. His music, he making money, he getting booked, he doing what he doing. But it just can never go over the edge. He's just like a foot away. Tom G the same way. I just can never understand why they can't get over that hump. In they city or in certain parts of Florida or Florida period, both of them they the man. They can move all through Florida, get booked everywhere, and music getting spun everywhere. It just never make it to the next level. That's the part I don't understand. Even as a DJ, that's the part I can't want to tell you about with certain artists right there.
That's something else, because I done heard about Tom G from two different barbers, and they like Tom G didn't show me his video and everything. I'm like, man, this guy is hot. He's super hot. And you're right, it is puzzling when that kind of stuff happens. Is it an organic movement with him, or does he have management? Like, how does that work? Like, he's just doing it all himself?
Yeah, he do most of it himself. He to the most part, from what I know, he's an independent artist, and they under Team Fatty. That's the little company that he owns. So I just can't put my finger on it. Like, he getting a lot of spin, especially for me. So I can't really say what's the thing that can't put him over the edge. You can go to any place in Florida and play a Tom G. One of his classics, and they damn know word from word.
That's right. That's right. That's what I'm hearing too. That's everything I'm hearing.
Same way with Iceberg. You go to most places and play his music, and they know a word from word. They just don't go over the top. You know what I'm saying?
I got you. So what I want to do now, YaYo, I want to let you just roam on what you want to talk about, man, because I have questions for days. But the reason how I found you on Instagram, and you were I wouldn't say ranting, you were keeping it real on a situation to where you know how the artists don't show love to the DJs, and that's what connected me with you, man, because it was just like a genuine frustration, but at the same time you was dropping knowledge, more so than being frustrated. It was just like, listen, I'm giving you the game, and this is what y'all need to do, and just switch it up like this, but it's all out of love. But I just want to give you the floor right now to go ahead and say what you want to say, man.
Basically, what I was saying, I was piggybacking off that was with a lot of artists, a lot of them can't afford to do what they need to do is pay our DJs to keep them in their rotation because a lot of the hot DJs is, to the most part, expensive to keep your music in their rotation. So if you're just doing it out of love type situation or a support factor, if you want a DJ to consistently post your music or replay your music and repost it and let people know you messing with them, you do the same for him.
Mm-hmm.
You go step out to one of his events, or if you got a DJ show, go show some love, man. Go support, man. And even if, even if you come in the club and you a baller or whatever, you throwing some $100 on the dancer, you could take a couple dollars tip your DJ. Just make sure you show some type of love to your DJ if you want that love back. You understand what I'm saying? Because a lot of artists always be out here and say, man, damn, dog, you don't play my music. How can I get you to do this? Just show love, man. Generally be a good person, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what I can say. You know, support who supports you. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times, and then a lot of DJs be a lot of real busy, man. Try to get to them on a one-on-one basis. Whenever a DJ got a meet and greet or he telling you to come out to actually bring him your music, take full advantage of that. Any way possible way you can, because like I said, I done been in the club full on DJing, got headphones on. I'm talking to the crowd. Talking to the club. It's 1,000 people in the club. You could barely walk in the club, and you always get this one cat want to put his phone to your ear and tell you to listen to his music when your mind not nowhere near into what he trying to talk to you about. So, for you pull up on them, man. If you had a studio or whatever, man, shoot them a couple dollars, tell them you give them some gas money, come through, and let them listen to your music. Really sit down and really catch his ear, man. So more say than try to just force it whenever you could or whatever, man. Build them relationships, man, with the DJs, man. Cause I don't care what nobody say, man. The DJ is the key, man. The DJ is the key. You know, you got a lot of ways you can work your music in the streets without even going through the DJs. But regardless, even to that fact, you still need a DJ some way, somehow. I don't care how much more it helps the career or whatever. Even from the best of the best, from the Lil Waynes and all that, everybody needs the DJs. You know, you need the DJs for them to keep the music going and keep that music playing and spun. So I feel you just always should show your DJ love some type of way. It ain't even got to be no money, just the knowledge, just reposting, just go follow, or just telling people go pick up his new mixtape, just like you would want them to do for your mixtape or such and such. You know what I mean?
So explain to me, man. I remember talking to you earlier, and you were telling me about, you know, sometimes you'll play some music on love, sometimes you'll play it because you got a little something, and then other times you have a contract with artists. Explain that, how that works. Explain all of those scenarios.
Basically, I have a contract where I got with certain artists where I can play weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly. Like where I do payment plans where if I'm on a contract with you, ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I ain't got to know your name. I ain't got to know nothing about you. If you paying me to play your music, I've got to play it, show proof that I'm playing it. And me showing you proof of me playing your music is basically a receipt. where I send you the music or I repost it on social media as far as tagging you in it and, you know, doing different things of that nature with your music. Now, we on a payment plan. I ain't got no ifs, ands, or buts. You ain't got to come talk to me or come do this or come do that. Hey, see me once a month or see me once a week. Have your bread. These the records I need you to push. I need to hear these every night, and that's going to happen because that's the business aspect of the music right now, because a lot of people ain't got that time to really do what I'm telling them to do as far as building a relationship with people. So that's another way of doing it. Now, as far as you do can't afford to do that, man, I just feel like the best way to do it is build that relationship because, like I said, I could show up anybody in my inbox of from just being a DJ. Every day I get over 30, 40 different artists sending me music. every day of my life. It never stopped, and I love it. But at the same time, I can't get to everybody. I can't always get to that music. It'd be music that'll be in my email that I never even got to, that I never got a chance to hear it, or what makes this artist right here better than this artist, what makes me put this artist over this artist music, what made me play his first over this artist first. It'd be so many things. So that way I say the music got to carry for itself as far as just being good music, or the music that fit the situation that I'm in at the moment. If I'm in a club and they want to hear some shake a booty music, and your song happen to fit that vibe or that situation that I'm in, I could squeeze it in at that moment, or whatever of that nature. That's how I usually work records. But as far as the dude who ain't got the money to spend to either keep up with the DJ to play it consistently how they want to, man, is build that relationship, to show love, support. That's the key word, man.
That's right. Have you ever been contacted by like major labels to break a record
I got contacted by a couple people, man, like Slipper Slab, Ho Boy, and, a couple dudes down my way. But I didn't feel like it, I got offered the right situation for me to start what I'm doing. So actually, I got a lot of offers from, a lot of up and coming record labels, Gas Gang Records, Haystack Records, couple cats that try to sign in and be their personal DJ, but I don't mind. I'm always willing to work with anybody in any situation, but I got to make sense all the way around the board, for me, for them, for my family, my people, everything. If it can make sense, I'm always willing to work. You know what I'm
saying? Exactly. So they want you to be the personal DJ, but don't want to come with the actual funds that it's going to take for that.
Yeah. Some come with the funds, but not to the point where, like, if I could make what they're offering me now, it doesn't make no sense to sign. You know what I'm saying?
That's right. I don't blame you. I do not blame you at all. Do you think DJs should get paid to break records?
Yes, very much so.
Okay.
Because that's actually because you keeping these dudes' hearts. You getting flame under them, and once they start to do so, they getting booked from what you was doing. Like for instance, Ball Greasy, he got a record called Nice and Slow. I don't care what nobody say. In Central Florida, I broke that record. Nice and Slow by Ball Greasy. I got my homeboy DJ BJ got the record. So when he got the record, he funded to me. I played the record every night, prime time. It became a personal record of mine, a personal favorite record of mine. And I just went to playing it. Less than 2-3 months down the line, a man getting booked $10,000 a show up here in town. You know what I'm saying?
Man. So
he already had a little juice before that because he was an artist back in the days, had a little record. But you could get him probably for the $1,500 or $1,000 and travel in a room. But when we put that file on that record and made the whole city love it, and nothing, everywhere you go right now in the city, that's all you hear. In every neighborhood, you hear his music in the car. Ladies, fellas, everybody listening to it, and all just because a nigga. I sat back and played that record.
So you wasn't scared to do it
at all. I'm never scared to play a record. If I feel it's a good record, I'll play it 1, 2, 3, 4 in the morning, prime time. A lot of cats I know, when they get new music, they'll play at the beginning of the night, get it over with. If it's a good record, I'll play it anytime.
Do you one day plan on releasing an album like Khaled has done?
Yeah, man, because just like Khaled did. That's why I respect him so much. There's a lot of artists that I be seeing, and I love to see them on the track together that you'll probably never see on the track together, and he make it happen. And I was very much of a fan of that, so that's something I could very much see myself doing in the future.
Okay. Does the BPM, the beats per minute, does that matter for a club record at all?
Not necessarily, not at all. Period. Because I don't see music from all types of BPMs, from 70, like right now. Most of Lucci records 70. Like Key to the Streets, that's like a 70 BPM, and that's song going in. Then you got another record like Rihanna, Wild Thoughts. That's a record. That's 99 BPM.
Mhm.
You know, it just the BPM honestly really doesn't make any difference to me. Probably to certain other people or what they judgment of how it is, but to me, the BPM don't matter whatsoever. I get the song will be on any type of BPM if I can work with it.
Do you produce?
I know how to. I done did, but I mostly stay on the DJ side of it.
Is it too much? I guess going on with you DJing every night and trying to produce as well right now.
Nah, with DJing, when I DJ, it don't feel like work at all. That's different.
Oh,
And when it comes to producing, I actually feel like I'm working.
got you, got you, got you. Um, do you have any advice for any upcoming DJs that is trying to make it out here, looking for I guess an artist to get with, or what kind of suggestions do you have for a young artist out here, young DJ trying to make it?
Stay consistent. Make yourself known any way possible. Any way possible. Because basically, how I got on was I was basically from another city, moved into a city, and I was a very outspoken cat. So I used my differentness to make me stand out. And what I did was I wanted to do who was able to scratch and able to talk on the mic as better as all these other cats. So I got dancers, I got people to promote me in all type of ways just by being a good dude, and I just stay genuine to everybody I worked with. So basically what that said, just stay consistent, work. You know, a lot of times, even though I was lucky enough to be one of the ones who were getting paid from the get go, it been a lot of jobs that I got that I didn't make no money at all. I done been to the club DJing almost 7, 8 hours straight, and walk out with no money. But at the same time, it was just like a notch under my belt. It was like almost a respect factor after that.
Mhm.
You know, when you first getting into the game, you basically ain't gonna get whatever you want when you want it, how you want it. So you gotta basically build that. Like right now, I can't get but less than $200 right now. Like
Mhm.
right now, anybody can basically get me to plug up my equipment less than $200, and not just to say I'm cocky or anything of that nature. I don't build that up. Like
Mhm.
it just when I'm in the city, I don't when I my first year DJing, I don't DJ at all types of clubs. I ain't make no money walking out of there. Just ain't did no make no money. And it just to the fact just sometimes I just wanted this person to hear me. I just need this person to hear me. If I know these people gonna be in the club and I know it's an opportunity and they just happen to hear me DJ, they gonna want to book me. And that don't happen so many times where I don't actually went in the club and DJ and I couldn't make no money, but
Mhm.
they heard me and when they wanted to DJ, they
Mhm.
came straight to. They
Didn't you
came straight to.
didn't you pay somebody one time to DJ?
Yes. I actually when being the fact that I'm actually a promoted and DJ on certain nights when I
Mhm.
have when because right now I work 7 days a week, and if I feel like I'm overworking myself and I'm getting a little tired,
Mhm.
because for the most part I do 2 clubs a day. I
Mhm.
do a first club between the hours of like I say between like 7 and 3 o'clock in the morning. Then the other club is like from 3 to like 7 in the morning. Cause most times I do it after hours after I do my first club. You know
Mm.
what I'm saying? And that's just on the weekdays. If it's a weekend, I'm doing three. Cause a lot of times I'm doing day parties,
Mhm.
mid parties, after hour parties, all day.
Woo.
So it just like just working. I leave one club, go to another club, go to another club, go to another club. I actually Fourth of July.
Mhm.
I actually did 4 clubs in one day. 4th of July. I did a
Good
day
night.
party, a team party, a script club after the script club after hours. 4 clubs in one day, and I left with a lot of money in one day. You know what I'm saying? So it
Man.
just you gotta stay consistent, man. Just be out there working, man, and just show your face. Sometimes even if you ain't getting paid at that moment, to sometimes it's not really taking the L. That just a person listening to you and heard how good you DJ, you just made a fan. So when you
Mhm.
made a fan, you made somebody else want to book you or whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's how I think of it. So I never really take it as a loss when I DJ, and plus I love doing what I'm doing. And when I'm in the house, I DJing 3, 4 hours straight, and not even knowing I'm just DJing. I'm just just actually playing with toys when it comes to me.
Well, DJ YaYo, I thank you so much for your time, my man. I'm definitely got to have you back on the show. So please plug all your social media, what you want, how you want people to contact you right now, man. Please, they need you.
All social media outlets, DJ YaYo _305. Matter of fact, let me say it again, because I'm pretty sure I said it wrong. DJ _YaYo 305. DJ _YaYo 305. You know nowadays they got a new underscore, all that. It be confusing and stuff. Like I say, DJ _YaYo 305, man. You can reach me on all social media outlets and contact me. I'm always willing to work. I'm always willing to, show love or whatever, man. Get at me.
Man, thank you so much, YaYo. DJ YaYo in the house, man. Thank you. How to Break a Record with DJ YaYo, man. Thank you so much for tuning in to Turn the Music into Money. Another episode down. This is part 2. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right. Peace.